everybody, and welcome back. I am Human, and we're back with Valheim. And a bunch of stone over here that Bella was kind enough to bring us. So, yeah, we got some stuff that we can actually do today. Still need to finish cutting this one out a little bit. Not much, just a little bit. I don't need to go too far back, because I'm going to use the land behind it to build a little bit more of the castle. One for like a basement theme, kind of like what we did in the Fort Human. Only kind of like a true castle would have a library thing down below for all the goods and whatnot. We're shooting for that kind of thing. But right now, we just need to cut this little bit out and straighten it up a little bit, and then we'll get to work on shaping up and figuring out how we want to do the castle. And we might do a little bit of a farming as per usual, because again, I'm treating this as kind of like a Stardew Viking Valley type thing, where I'm just kind of living my life, having fun. You guys can see the process on my builds and whatnot, and hopefully you're still enjoying it. I'm trying to get to 80 episodes at minimum, and I want to keep the server running as long as possible, but again, my attention does get spread thin, and I might end up having to back up the game and taking a break at some point, so I'll let you guys know if that ever happens. And I hope that you all have been hitting the buttons, you know, the subscription button, the notification thing, because we're almost there at 1,000, you know. I'm really looking forward to hitting that that one, because that's a really good number. Kind of like the biggest milestone I could think of at the current. Okay. And yes, I know I'm not fighting the bosses right now, but that's okay. Alright, let me finish shaping this up, and then I'll bring some stone over here and try to start working on the shape. So give me a couple minutes. Yeah. Alright, so I've started getting some more of this lined out, which is kind of nice. It's going to probably come together. No guarantees. But I got to empty out some of this. And there's some resin for us. And we're out of room in our inventory. That's fine. We can lighten our load by putting stuff down in the ground. And we're a lighter. Alright, so what I'm thinking is getting this filled up first down here, and then work on the walls and support structures, because what I'm thinking, instead of having to put the big fire up top, we can just run a chimney up through the middle like we did before on the second level on the other game, the Fort Human, but just kind of, you know, simplify it a little bit. Run the fire down in the library thing, maybe, I don't know. Because we can also turn it into the kitchen. Downstairs kitchen. Easier to access instead of having to climb. I'm just thinking out loud here. Just plans. Sussing it out. We're closing it off finally, though. Wolf, don't get in the way. Oh, I'm missing the stone. But we gotta go a little bit further back that way. It's looking pretty good. I like my retaining wall idea. We'll go further down, and then we're gonna do some other stuff to kind of connect it all up and make it look good. But we're going to need a lot more stone. I hope there's more at the other base, which is where a lot of this actually came from. She brought it over from the township. There's a lot over there, apparently. There's a lot scattered about everywhere, apparently. And I just haven't found it yet. I just keep not looking in chests, I guess. I don't know. I don't like to steal other people's stuff. But when I'm told, come get it, it's yours. Or, I brought it to you, it's yours. Who am I to argue? Alright, so I did kind of end up with a funkiness here. Maybe? Maybe I did. Maybe I didn't. Maybe I just ended up with an opportunity to come up with a solution to something I didn't know I had a problem to. Okay, there we go. And it makes a curve in just fine. As long as it covers that hole. Yeah, there we go. Gap's done. Kind of gives this floor a weird look, but I'm glad the game allows you to kind of clip everything together like this. Some games just break it, arc, if you try to clip other things and other things like that. Snap points and ghosting. Okay, I'm seeing like a little bit of a variance here that needs to be fixed. couple of these. Maybe. Oh, we're gonna have a gap in that floor now. Most likely. No! Not good. Hang on. I'll break that out and fix it. Fix it there. Oh my god. Okay, I was praising it, now I'm kind of angry at it. But it's a small gap. Nope, 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 wait. Just one right there. It's one little... Wait, wolf. Why? It's one little tiny gap, I'm not going to sweat it. Okay. OCD, don't start off. Don't do it. Oh crap. At least I got this back side and that side figured out. It's one little area. Did pretty good. My voice is about to go. I hadn't recorded in a while. My wife did have like 4 days straight off, so I took that time to do the thing too. Come on, Tony. I don't even know where you came from, dude. Stay there. But, you know, it was good. Good times with the family. Went to the local aquarium. Saw some fish. Kiddo took a lot of pictures of fish. We bought him a small little digital camera for his birthday instead of letting him have like a phone or something. 4-year-old. Don't need no phone. Anyway. He was just having a blast running away. We were running around that place and getting all those pictures, man. It's fun watching him. Okay. Now we're gonna be overweight for a second, but it's fine. Stamina's running low. Need it to build. I'm gonna lose it. Okay. Should have it back. There we go. Haha. Alright. Let me go ahead and oh, is that not gonna be... That's a hump. I can fix that in a second. Yeah, I'm about to fix that. Okay, can we flatten you out a little bit? Yep. And that too. There we go. There we go. Just a little bit of flattening here and there. Still to go. And this is like the straight up back end of this thing, so not gonna go further back with it. But I do want to make sure we get it all covered up. So let me finish this out and cut back to when it's daytime. At least that way we can see what we're doing. Alright, good morning everybody. So what I'm thinking is I'm going to put a rib bone type structure in. What I've been doing is I started over here outside the edge and then went a block and then just kind of kept doing that throughout. So I'm going to do that again here. So you're right here. See, this one needs to be torn down and placed properly. There we go. That's better. That's what screwed me up. I was just looking at like, what's wrong with this spot? Okay. See, I'm catching my lineup issues here and there. And we're, like I said, we're going to integrate a lot of lumber into this because there's no way of doing it without. So the first phase is probably just getting up the structural information I need. So I kind of want this to go straight up to this. I think it'd look cool. Yeah, I think it'd look really cool. Okay, and then we're gonna have to kind of work it around and do the same thing. But it's a relatively easy process. I mean, I'm gonna start with one now. Just gotta make sure it locks into place where I want it. And that seems about... So that's 1-ish blocks here. Yeah. A little bit over. And then this way. I'll have to figure this part out later. I don't want to screw it up. We might actually be able to get away with not putting anything on that section. Maybe. It's a pretty long run. But it's a little bit tricky on the shapes I decided to work with. But we'll make it work out, I think, in the long run. I have to do some adjustments here and there to our plans. Like that. See, it's kind of the same distance here. We won't put one here. And then we'll probably have to start a new batch here on this. Right here. Come on. Right, yeah, right there. And that'll be the center point for that and that. Perfect. Kinda, hopefully. And that'll help support for a door area. I'm starting to get the shape figured out here. Working backwards. Doesn't have to be exact, but as close as possible. And this one should work. My advantage here. I want it to float. And I'm going to line it up on its own, right? Can't really place that one just yet. I'm going to have to figure that out. That's a little bit too... Here, hang on. We'll take this pillar out. And this one out, because it was just purely looks. And... there we go. Now it's functional. It was just covering up this massive gap down here. Which is okay. There we go. It looks like it's a shape now. Okay, so we have all this stuff pillared up. I'm gonna see if I have enough to kind of top these rows off. Is that even? Not by a long shot. That's not gonna ever look even, I don't think. Supposed to look rough hewn. And there we go. Sweet. That actually looks like a pretty good rough structure here. Now we're gonna have to come across the top edge like we did on the other base. So I'm gonna have to go get a bunch of lumber gathered up and look, what do we got here? Is this the good stuff? Yeah, it's the good stuff. Can I carry it all? Yep. I have to get some more core wood eventually. But it's fine. Okay. Also gonna have to build a workbench over here. Shoot. How much? Yeah, I can do some regular wood. Let's get some regular wood. Thank you. I'm out of workbench range. Okay. So let me get this kind of figured out real quick. I'll do the first layer. And like I said, this is just kind of like a subfloor. Oh my god, wolf. Get out of the way. Alright, so I kind of don't have a grasp of how I want to do this fully, but I kind of got a little bit of a thing going on for me. Oop, fell off. Dang it. Oh no. Oh no. Claustrophobia set in. Anyway, I need to get across the gaps a little bit to work on it and figure out exactly what the next build is going to be on this section. Oh god. You know what? Just be smart about it, human. Go up. Go up like the gods intended. Build a ladder. I mean a short ladder. Okay. So I need to come across this entire upper half, but I want to line it up with the actual upper half here. The bottom sections underneath me are pretty much just kind of support. It's future support. And for me to land on something when I fall off and have to jump around like this. So, you know, okay, there we go. Gives me something to work off of. But I'm going to be building this with wood on top here, and then I'm thinking about replacing a lot of it with stone when I get a little bit more built up. I don't have enough to do pretty much any more stonework at this time. That's fine. I need to keep that on that edge. There we go. Perfect. I couldn't figure out how I wanted to do this section because it is a little bit off. So, I don't know. I might have to put a pole here or even just bite the bullet and put another section here. So, 5 more stones and I can do that real easy. So, that'd be a simple solution to fix that up. Straighten it down. Okay, but I want to go ahead and make this walkway. And I'm out of wood. It's fine. There's more wood over here. We can jump up that way. Simple solutions everywhere around. Okay, that's 100, and that should be enough to kind of get started. And then we're going to have to do some, like, half circles right here and go up for some towers, maybe. That'll be stone. At least the baseline, the base of it will be stone. Like, this whole thing will be stone walls and stone interior supports and everything else. Like I said, might have the furnace down below just because it's kind of fun thinking about it. Having a kitchen down there. Cool. Starting to line up. Okay. Like I said, I wanted to use multitude of materials in this build because I don't want to tax one resource over another, but it's going to take a lot. Don't get me wrong, it's going to take quite a bit of resources. It's not ambitious, it's just something I want to do. Once I get my mind set to something, I'm going to do it. Bella's about the same way. Her entire village rebuild is insane. She's rebuilding every village that she comes across. Seems like, yeah, that looks a little funky, but we'll fix it in a second. Let's see where I need it. Yeah, it's a little bit funky on that spot. See, I'm kind of regretting the shape I've chosen on for myself, but might be able to work something out. Maybe patch together a solution? That still sticks out right there. Oh. Thought it was a solution. It's a little bit less sticky-outy. Alright. Yeah, that'll work. So it's a nice little working platform, so I can figure out what to do next. Wood is going to be low pretty soon. Is that all? Yeah. And then I can put supports in across. Which I'm trying to find a good center point for this base, which is probably going to be right here. So I'm going to mark it right there. I'm going to put some supports in real quick. So destroy that, and I want to put it right about here, actually. Stay. Good. And then I need to come out from there. Actually, what I need to do is figure out where this comes out. That's the $1,000,000 question. Okay, I want height-wise. Okay, perfect. Well, not really. It's still in the, you know, I'm gonna fall category. So I'm gonna have to put in probably the beam right here. It might be enough to do it. Let's get these back. It's always fun trying to figure out exactly where I want to put these support beams, because wrong spot, they don't do jack. See, it's going to stick out some, so that's what I was thinking about, using the hillside as part of the base build, and then just fill it in later. Alright, so that's one. Okay, that's what I was seeing floating. It's one support beam. I'm going to have to reinforce them. I'm going to have to get the metal out here to do the metal reinforced beams, because those are going to be the key ticket item for this build, I think. Sticking out too much? Not too much. Cool. Cool, cool, cool. I'm happy with it. If you guys aren't, I'm sorry. Alright, I did it to myself. I have nobody else to blame but myself. And right here should do it. That wasn't arbitrary. I did line it up this time, I swear. And you can go straight across there, and that's fine by me. Cool, cool, cool. And then we'll try to fix our axe, or hammer, or whatever you want to call it. Can I craft a new one? Yes. Might as well. Okay, and drop this one. Alright, we need to upgrade to a better hammer. Like, you know, upgrade our hammer. Make you in. Technically, I'm gonna support it like that. There we go. We can do that with anything that's kind of. Why is that one a little bit lower? I don't know. I have troubles lining up things in this game sometimes. Okay, so that's the two structures for the floor. So struts, or joist. And we can go this way with some more. Okay. Kind of learned what I was doing, but it's still going to look kind of funky. Perfect. And we're going to come out this way and run out of wood here in a second. Actually, these costing 2 is pretty cheap, I'm not going to lie. Okay, and we can support that with a little bit extra, just to kind of, you know, be safe. Don't have to do with all of them. But, it is what it is. Okay, and then we can do... I'd like to do some support beams this way. Not really clipping it anywhere good, though. Alright, so that's that and that. Let's check it out from up here. We're almost done with this bit. Wouldn't mind... Yeah, wouldn't mind one more coming right down here off of this. I'm just being... It'll help me with the lining up of things. Okay, it needs to be straight. Straight as possible. Even if it... I can cut through. Cool. Actually, cutting through is fine. That's actually fine by me. Alright. Cool. Now I can start putting in the floor all the way. And have some support whenever I get to it. As part of it is I want to, like I said, upgrade as I go, get the materials, and then we'll start putting in like the furnace and stuff down here. So that's how that'll work. Alright, so I'm gonna go ahead and get some rest and probably do a little bit of maintenance at the other base real quick. The wolves are hanging out down here. What are they doing down there? Fighting? Yeah. I think it's looking alright. It's a big building process, but I don't think it'll be alright. Alright, I'll catch you guys in just a minute. So I'm officially out of food now. So I'm gonna go back to base and stock up and see. I'm out of food. I just have the one thing of wolf meat left, but it's looking pretty good. Like I said, once you get the towers on, figure out the overall shape, go back and up with it, because this is kind of like the front end main hall area, and then the back side's going to be the castle area where I'm going to have some really cool stuff going on. Haven't really planned out the entire castle yet, but I think I got a rough idea of what I want to do to it. So I'm going to head back home before I get undersold without any kind of stamina whatsoever. Let's see if I can get some food made. Might have to make it a shorter episode. I know it's just, I'm just trying to build up my, you know, homestead out there. Oh, look, the coal that I left behind. Alright. Got my camera zoomed kind of in there. Alright. Do we have any food upstairs? Probably not. And this is dead, so I'm going to have to go get some lumber. Oh god. I am empty. Yep. Nothing cooked up here. Up a little bit on stamina at least. Okay. Well, that's a little bit of food, so I gotta get some that going pretty soon. Let's go see what we got out here. How you doing, wolves? Okay, I need to feed you guys. I need to get some metal supports. Had some wood. Yeah, it took one. There we go. Ah, man. Yep. I gotta get back into it. See, that's what happens whenever I take time off. I don't even have time to come in and actually do any kind of work whatsoever. I hope you guys enjoyed the Elite Dangerous, because that was a pain in the butt to record. Don't worry about it. I'll have a better episode coming soon on that one. I would retake, but I don't have the time to do a retake on it. I just, not my best flying, but we'll get there. Took a break from that game, actually. Pretty long break. Okay, let's see. Is this all seeds or those are all carrots? Oh, these are all onions. Oh, goody. We are rich. Rich boys, rich. And I need to set back like 20 of them if I have them. I should have 20. Just so we can replant seeds. So yeah. Well, I gotta do this bit, and I know you guys don't want to watch. And once I get the mod going, I'm gonna go ahead and install all the mods that I did in the server onto my game to see if I can get them to work. I would love to be able to plant the raspberries and plant the thistle and all of that good stuff, and really just kind of go ham on a garden. And there's also the inventory mod, which takes all this crap and puts it on the side, which if there's a mod for that, why didn't they include it in the game? I don't know. I'm not a developer. I'm just a dude who likes to play video games and who likes to play Valheim. All the links are in the description below as per usual. Discord, Patreon, the defunct don't really use Twitter, and Facebook and all that good stuff. I'm going to leave those last little bits here, so we can use those for the seeds. That's smart. Leave them in the ground. Yeah, I'll leave the carrots for now. But yeah, I've got a lot of work ahead of me. I've got to take all this food back in. I need to put some chests out here for each one, just to make it easier. Alright. You know what to do. First time here. I hadn't hit that button yet. Do so. You spent 26 minutes so far. What's wrong with you? I don't know. I'm not that entertaining, I don't think. If you have been here before and still haven't clicked that link, how dare you? No, seriously. It helps. The like, the subscribe, helps drive the channel, drives me forward. I do better content. I'll get back into the groove of the episodes probably in a couple of days. Like I said, this is the first real session I've had in 4 days. And it's been a while since I played Valheim, so forgive me for being a little bit rusty and not knowing exactly what I left behind. Alright guys, you know what to do. Peace out, have a good one, and as always, game happy.